Hey, Scarefest fans, this is Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. Have you recovered yet? Is Wes still achy? Glad to see a lot of you last weekend. It's cool, and I'm glad to be back up. I have a ton of horror films to review the next few weeks, and I'm actually going to review them not in the way I watched them, not in the order I watched them. The first one I want to do is Barbarian, 2022's Barbarian. Now, when I heard about it, I didn't think much of it. And then the movie came out and started to do some big business in October. And now it's on HBO Max. So if you have HBO Max, you can check it, Barbarian, out there. And it started to do some business. And I was slightly impressed. That and Smile were doing big business in October. I haven't seen Smile yet. And I got the chance to watch Barbarian. And a lot of people I respect love the movie. A lot of people whom I adore think the movie is really scary and intense. I think it's pretty good, but I think it's slightly overrated. Here's what I love about Barbarian. The less I tell you, the better off you are if you haven't seen it. Basically, what it is this woman has rented an Airbnb. She's got a job interview in Detroit. Shows up at the Airbnb, opens the door, and there's a guy there. And it's played by Bill Skarsgård. Is he good? Is he bad? What's going on? They're somehow double booked through the Airbnb. And the less I tell you, the better off you are, because there's a twist in the middle. It's about a third into it, and then there's another kind of little twist, another third. So the movie, it's so hard to talk about because I don't want to ruin it for you. So what I'll say is that it's one of the best acted horror films I've seen in a long time, and the writing's really good and it's really well directed. I want to give props to the director, Zach Cregger, Bill Skarsgård, Georgina Campbell, and I can't really talk about the rest of the cast because I want you to figure the movie out as you go along. It works. I just don't know that it's the best thing I'd seen in forever. I mean, some people love this movie, and I like that it's told in a different way, that there aren't necessarily flashbacks, but it's not necessarily always linear and non-linear either. I like that. It's very creative. I enjoyed the movie quite a bit. I just think maybe the hype is a little too much for this one. I don't know. I mean, I hear these things about Terrifier 2, and I see that Jake has posted that it's a little high, it's a little overhyped, and it's probably true. What we are living in right now in the last few months is that there is just a glut of pretty good horror movies out there to check out. I'm going to be reviewing them. Halloween Ends is not one of them, but I will be reviewing some of the other ones. Barbarian 2022 on HBO Max. Is he evil? Is he not evil? What's going to happen in that room or in that Airbnb house that she's rented in Detroit? The less you know about Barbarian, the more you'll enjoy it. I just think it's slightly overrated for what people are saying. I think it's a really good movie that I highly recommend, but some people are just going a little bit cuckoo on how great it is. But it's a pretty damn good movie, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, with some great performances from everybody, all the actors, good writing, good directing, a really well-made movie. Really well made. I'm impressed. I want to see more. This guy came from comedy. That guy made it. I want to see more of his horror films. He did a really good job, but it's not quite as good as people are saying. It's pretty good. My friend Crutchfield and Laura, they both agreed with me. I had them watch it. And they go, yeah, it's pretty good, but it's not what everybody's like. It's like, yeah, that's me. That's what I think. So check out Barbarian, HBO Max. Hopefully, I've tempered your expectations a little bit. I did not find the movie frightening. I found the movie engaging. I wanted to know what happened. I wasn't like this. I didn't. But it's a really good movie. So check out Barbarian on HBO Max. This has been Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly.